Even as a ferocious hurricane barrels across the Atlantic Ocean, taking dead aim on the southeast coastline of America, President Trump says his administration is ready to handle whatever comes.
The safety of American people is my absolute highest priority. We are sparing no expense. We are totally prepared.
Just like they did a year ago, the president said, when Puerto Rico was ravaged by Hurricane Maria.
I think in a certain way the best job we did was Puerto Rico. I think that Puerto Rico was an incredible unsung success. And I actually think it was one of the best jobs that's ever been done with respect to what this is all about.
The president, who threw rolls of paper towels to hurricane victims when he visited San Juan after the hurricane, made those statements today, despite the fact that a recent study concluded the final hurricane death toll in the U.S. territory was nearly 3,000 American citizens, and millions were left without power for months. Illinois Senator Dick Durbin told CNN that is not the result of an incredibly successful response.
I can tell you that if we'd had that similar storm response in the United States and left people without electricity for almost a year, there would have been riots in the streets of America. It would have been totally unacceptable. The president has obviously forgotten the obvious. The Puerto Rican people have suffered greatly, and he shouldn't be bragging about the response to that hurricane.
The mayor of San Juan went even further in a telephone interview, assessing the U.S. relief and rebuilding effort in Puerto Rico with scathing criticism.
I'm sorry, sir. Shame on you. You did not do a good job in Puerto Rico. If he thinks that 3,000 people dying on his watch is a good news story or is an unsung success, you know, nobody's going to be singing his praises, because it was a despicable act of neglect on the part of his administration.
Supporters of President Trump say the administration did everything they possibly could to help the people of Puerto Rico and saved many lives despite the high death toll. And in fact, they say you can't blame President Trump for the fact that the infrastructure in Puerto Rico was falling apart long before the hurricane hit. In the newsroom, Dave Bryan, KCAL 9 News.